This is Chengdu, which has been renowned as the land of abundance since ancient times. So, how should one go about sightseeing in Chengdu? Here are some practical travel routes. You can save this first and then take a look. Zooming in, Chengdu is located in the southwest of China, in the western part of the Sichuan Basin, and in the heart of the Chengdu Plain. It has a flat terrain, a crisscrossing network of rivers, and is rich in products. Chengdu has a civilization history of more than 4,500 years and is the birthplace of the ancient Shu civilization. As the capital city of Sichuan province, it boasts numerous scenic spots, and a travel time of 3 to 5 days is quite appropriate. In this travel guide, I mainly divide it into two parts, the central urban area and the surrounding scenic areas to sort out the important and well-known scenic spots. There are mainly several railway stations in Chengdu, including Chengdu Railway Station, Chengdu East Railway Station, Chengdu South Railway Station, and Chengdu West Railway Station. You can take trains or high-speed rails to get here. Friends taking a flight can arrive at Shuangliu International Airport or Tuanfu International Airport. Then, you can reach the central urban area by various means such as the subway, bus, or taxi. Regarding accommodation, there are mainly three options. The Chuanxi Road and Taiku Li area is the core business district of Chengdu. There are hotels of various grades standing in great numbers, and several subway lines intersect here, making the transportation extremely convenient. There are many characteristic inns and homestays near the Wuhou Shrine. The decoration style incorporates traditional elements of Western Sichuan, and the historical and cultural atmosphere is relatively strong. The Wenshu Monastery area has a strong religious and cultural atmosphere, with a quiet environment, and the accommodation prices are relatively affordable. In terms of the itinerary, on the first day, take an early ride to the giant panda breeding research base. This is the largest panda protection and research center in the world. You can get up close to the adorable national treasures. It also has the functions of scientific research and popular science, and it is a must-experience item when coming to Chengdu. In the afternoon, take a ride back to the Wuhou Shrine in the city center. This is a temple commemorating heroes of the Shu Han dynasty such as Liu Bei and Zhuge Liang. It is the only temple in China where emperors and ministers are worshipped together. It houses a large number of historical relics and steles, such as the famous Three Wonders stele. The red-walled path in the temple, set off by the green bamboo, is a popular spot for taking photos. The adjacent Jinli Ancient Street inherits the folk culture of Chengdu and has a strong traditional charm. The ancient opera stage is one of the landmark buildings of Jinli. When the lights are on at night, it is very suitable for taking photos as a memento. Here, you can stroll along the quaint streets while tasting Chengdu's special snacks, such as egg cakes, sugar oil fruits, skewers, rabbit heads, ice jelly, and so on. On the second day, you can start from Du Fu's thatched cottage. This is the former residence of Du Fu, a great poet of the Tang dynasty when he lived in exile in Chengdu. The buildings in the garden are simple and elegant, and the pavilions, terraces, and towers are arranged in a well-proportioned manner. Du Fu's famous work The Thatched Cottage Was Ruined by the Autumn Wind was written here. For poetry lovers, it is a holy place. In the afternoon, you can walk to Qingyang Palace. This is a key Taoist temple in the country with a long history. It is said that Laozi once discussed Taoism here. The architectural style is unique, with a strong Taoist atmosphere, showing the cultural heritage of Taoism in Western Sichuan. At night, you can walk to Quanzhai Alleys. It is composed of Quan Alley, Zhai Alley, and Jing Alley in parallel. It has the architectural style of folk houses in Western Sichuan in the Qing dynasty, with carved doors and windows, green tiles, and white walls. It gathers many traditional Chengdu snacks and tea houses, allowing you to deeply experience the slow life of Chengdu. On the third day, go to the famous Wenshu Monastery. The temple buildings are solemn and majestic, with a typical architectural style of Buddhism in Western Sichuan. The red walls and green tree set each other off, full of a peaceful and serene atmosphere. You can take photos full of Zen very well. It is a good place to understand Buddhist culture and feel inner peace. Then, ride to the Chengdu Museum beside Tuanfu Square. There are more than 200,000 cultural relics in the museum, ranging from stone tools in ancient times to cultural relics in modern times. It is a national first-class museum. You can systematically understand the development context of Chengdu's history and culture and have an in-depth understanding of the ancient Shu civilization. At night, you can walk around Chuanxi Road and Taikoo Li. This is a top commercial center in the southwest. Traditional and modern buildings are intertwined. You can not only feel the fashion trend of Chengdu, but also find numerous gourmet restaurants that can meet various taste needs. In addition, if you have more time, there are still some scenic spots in the urban area that you can choose to visit according to your interests. Among them, the Chengdu Global Center is one of the largest single buildings in the world. With the core of the flowing melody and the ocean theme, its appearance is like a giant sailing ship. It combines entertainment, leisure, and business functions and is a landmark complex in Chengdu. The Jiuyan Bridge was first built in the Ming Dynasty. Now the old bridge no longer exists, but it has become a landmark of Chengdu's nightlife culture. It is famous for the bar street and the night view of Anshuan Covered Bridge. It has both historical heritage and modern vitality and is a popular photo spot by the Funan River. The Jinsha Site Museum was built on the original site of the Jinsha site. It houses a large number of unearthed precious cultural relics, such as the sun and immortal bird's gold ornament, the gold mask, and other national-level cultural relics showing the glory of the Shu region 3,000 years ago. It is a national first-class museum. On the fourth day, you can go to several other important scenic spots around. From the urban area of Chengdu, you can conveniently get to Qingcheng Mountain by high-speed rail, bus, shuttle bus, direct scenic area bus, or self-driving. Qingcheng Mountain is one of the birthplaces of Taoism in China and is famous for the most secluded place under heaven in Qingcheng. It ranks among the 4 famous Taoist mountains and is divided into the front mountain and the back mountain. There are many historical sites on the front mountain, and the natural scenery on the back mountain is beautiful. You can spend half a day hiking up the mountain or taking a cable car to visit the front mountain, or you can have a more in-depth tour. After coming down from Qingcheng Mountain, you can take a ride to Dujiangyan. This world-class irrigation project heritage was first built during the Warring States period more than 2,000 years ago. It is the oldest existing and the only damless water diversion irrigation project in the world, which has made the Chengdu Plain the land of abundance. It combines scientific and technological value and cultural heritage and is a model of the perfect integration of ancient wisdom and modern water conservancy. If you have more time, there are still a number of scenic spots around that you can visit according to your interests. Among them, Shilling Snow Mountain, with an altitude of 5,364 meters, is the highest peak in Chengdu. It is covered with snow all year round. It is a World Natural Heritage and a giant panda habitat. You can go skiing in winter and enjoy the natural scenery in other seasons. You can also take a cable car to admire the Sea of Clouds, the sunrise, and other beautiful scenery. Chentai Mountain is characterized by a waterfall group, firefly viewing, and the Red Army Long March Memorial Hall. The mountains are strange, the waters are beautiful, and the Danxia landform is unique. It is a good place for summer retreat and firefly viewing. Chengdu is a city that makes you slow down your pace but speeds up your heartbeat. Time unfolds in the alleys, your taste buds dance with spiciness, history and landscapes embrace each other. This is Chengdu.